Hey, it's Sean Brennan from the Mortgage Company. Let's talk about disclosures. When we use the term disclosures, what we're talking about is your initial loan application and a bunch of other forms that have a lot of information on it, telling you things and kind of asking you things, mostly just telling you things. That can range from 25 to 40 pages. It'll also include a booklet prepared by HUD, and those things are all disclosures. It's information that we need to disclose to you at the time of the application. Now, we're going to send those out to you by a secure form transfer that you can download, and then you can look at those and print them and sign them and get them back to us. If you come into the office, we can also print up a stack and go through them right here with you and have you sign them all here. Now, what are all these forms? Well, as I mentioned, the first thing is your loan application. That's all the information that you gave us when we first started the loan application, some of it perhaps corrected for some documentation you've given us. In addition, we're looking at things like a good faith estimate that goes through and shows a lot of different numbers involved in the transaction, a truth in lending disclosure that generates a number called an APR and makes a few other statements. In addition, there's certification forms, authorization forms, forms about transferring, servicing of your loan. Also forms about that talk about the Fair Credit Reporting Act, that talk about privacy acts and our privacy policies. So quite a few different forms that come across to you. Now, the wording on a lot of these forms can be kind of confusing. I'm happy to go through each and every form with you, or just a few if you have a concern about a few of them. Anytime, just let me know. Now, after you've signed the forms, you can get them back to us by popping them in the mail in an envelope we can get out to you, or you can drop them by the office, or you can scan them and email them right back to us. Any way that works for you is just fine with us. We would like to get them back as soon as possible. Now, after we get disclosures out to you, the lender is also going to be sending out a few disclosures as well. Typically, all you need to do is acknowledge those electronically by checking a box on an email, following a link to their website. Once that happens, we're able to order the appraisal. But those disclosures from our company, as well as from the lender, need to get out to you and acknowledged before we get to order an appraisal for you in this transaction. If you've got any questions about these, feel free to call anytime. The office number here in Bend is at 541-390-0264, and in the Portland area, 503-351-3220. Thanks a lot.